Good morning and welcome to Vlogmas Day 20. Christmas is just a few days away. As I am filming this, it is the 18th, but I had a calendar alert telling me that Christmas is 1 week from today. So it is Sunday. As you guys are watching this, Christmas will be less than a week away, which is just wild to think about. December has been so lovely this year for me. It really has. Like, I don't think I managed to slow December down as much as I'd wanted. It still feels like it's gone by just a bit fast, but there have also still been so many lovely, cozy, quiet evenings and so many incredible long hikes. I'm hoping to go on another one today. I mean, it'll be a lovely hike. We'll see how incredible and lovely it is, but it's still going to be like every hike is lovely and incredible for me, because I'm just so grateful that I can actually get out there and do it. So I do not take any of these hikes for granted. So yeah, it's just, I don't know, like, it has been a really good month. I don't think I'm ready for December to be over. Thankfully, I don't like go back to work 2 days after Christmas. Like, there's still plenty of time left to my break. Slightly less than a month now. We're gonna try not to think about that too much. There's still time. I still have that whole week after Christmas before New Year's and then another week. So yeah, I guess it's slightly less than 3 weeks now. We're really not going to think about it, considering I feel like I only just finished teaching for the year, but it's fine. It's fine. I got a little bit of sleep last night, not as much as I was hoping, but more than I've gotten the last couple nights, so I'll take it and I'll be happy about that. But I've woken up and it's a somewhat cloudy day. Like, the sun is trying. Like, I can see a patch of sunlight coming through my balcony door because I've left the blinds partially open. So the sun is trying, but it is still mostly cloudy. So I'm going to attempt to go for a hike. Well, I am going to go for a hike. I don't know what I'm going to hike. I don't know what trail. I'd wanted to try to go up again and see if I could go like 10 minutes farther than I did last time. I am still feeling really tired, and part of me feels like I should probably take today off of hiking, but a bigger part of me doesn't want to do that and just wants to go. So I'm just gonna make the decision once I get out on the trail. We might just do a short hike. We might do a more ambitious hike. I don't know yet. I need to see what the cloud cover is doing when I get out there. I need to see how I'm feeling, how my legs feel once I get going. Sometimes here at the apartment, I just don't feel like doing anything except get back in bed. And this weekend so far, because I got up yesterday morning kind of early and then went for a hike as well, so I haven't had a lazy morning of just reading in bed since last weekend, I think. And normally that is the weekend plan, and then go for a hike in the afternoon. But I've been really enjoying going for these morning midday hikes, and it's mostly cloudy, so I want to take advantage of that. But I've got a low battery light. It's not much more to say. We're gonna go hiking. So sit down, get cozy, and let's just go for a lovely hike, and we'll just see where the trail takes us. definitely hiked up quite a ways, and I've gone farther than I intended. Pause my workout on my watch. And this area looks familiar, but the trail also isn't going in the direction that I thought it should be. So I'm definitely turning around now. So I'm nowhere near the top, and I'm really confused. So I need to go back down and like look at a map before I attempt this again. But I've made it quite a bit farther than the last time by almost half a mile. So I've done 1.39 miles so far and 379 feet of elevation gain, which is awesome. And I can see people further ahead on the trail. So the trail continues this way and bends around and goes up, and I can see people up there somewhere. And I do remember a section of the trail that snakes like this, but I also thought that it was by this point that it starts going up and that way. So I'm very confused because this makes it look like it's going to be much longer. I can't see anyone turning off at any point. So does it go up behind that one? I thought it went up and behind this one. So I'm very confused, and I'm also very tired, and I've hiked downhill a ways more than I had wanted to. So I need to start heading back to turn my exercise back on. But yeah, we'll talk more when I get to the car, but it's gorgeous up here. It's absolutely beautiful. But I'm also concerned now that this trail is going to be harder than I anticipated to complete. And we're done. It actually feels really nice in my car. Like it's just warm enough. It started a bit cloudy, but it seemed like it was burning off. And then it definitely was like getting mostly sunny, like the sun was definitely out. But by that point, I was like, the last time I talked to you, halfway up or partway up, there was definitely a lot of sun. But because I was a little bit higher and because there was a breeze like through that bit of a canyon, it felt pretty good. And then as I turned around and started coming back down, another big bank of clouds kind of came over. But now there's definitely some blue sky towards the north, which had been looking cloudy. So I think even if I'd come out here a little bit later, I still would have ended up with sun at some point. So it's good that we did it when we did. It is 1:12 in the afternoon. An hour and 40 minutes. I did stop a couple times. It was definitely more crowded today, so I stopped to let people go by, and then there were a couple times where I stopped for a longer break. 2.84 total distance, 2.84 miles. 35 minutes per mile. So my average pace going up is only a little bit longer or slower than my average pace on the flatter trail. So that's good. Average heart rate was great. Happy with where that's at. And 407 feet elevation gain. So we definitely climbed higher today than we did before. I think that was like 283 feet elevation gain. So very happy with that. But yeah, looking at the map, it does go back farther and than I thought. So I did make it to the next marker, the GL4 marker, which makes me very happy. I was still a mile from the GL3 markers. I don't know, I'm trying not to feel discouraged. It feels like it was a little bit discouraging because I thought that past the GL4 marker that I'd be able to see where it turns. But like now looking at the map and matching it up with what I was seeing with my eyes, it is going to get a bit, it's going to be more challenging. Like it goes downhill again for a ways, and then you start going uphill again. I think my optimism earlier this week of thinking maybe I could do it for New Year's. No, I think this is going to take me closer to middle of January, end of January, maybe even my birthday, assuming the hiking season doesn't get cut short. There are some 70-something degree days coming up on the 10-day forecast, and I am livid about that. Oh, it's changing though. Okay. Fingers crossed. Now on my watch, it's saying those days will be 68 degrees. They were saying like 70 and 71. I'm not ready for the 60s to go away. That would have been the Monday and Tuesday after Christmas. Like December, no. I know some of you would love 71 degree temperatures right now, but no, I don't. Especially because if it gets too warm, that can cut the hiking season too short, because that can trick some of the animals and bugs into thinking it's time to wake up and come back out. We don't want that. I am now feeling the pressure a little bit to try to do that loop sooner rather than later, but because I don't want the hiking season to cut short. So I don't want to think, oh, I've got until February, because I might not. We might be getting our winter, because it was a colder November, and it's been a colder December than I remember it being last year. So we could just be getting our winter earlier, and it could be 80 by the beginning of February. Like, that's just how weird the desert is. So I can't just assume that I will have until February, late February, to hike, because it could all end a lot sooner than I'm thinking. So yeah, that's what I'm a little worried about. So I do want to try to hike it a little bit sooner. Passed a ton of people. A lot of them were very lovely. Passed a really nice group of women. There was one woman in the group who she was kind of coming up as the last person in the group. And she saw me kind of stop to the side. I was just letting them pass, but she was clearly looking out for a solo female hiker. She was like, "You okay?" Yeah, fine, thanks. I probably looked like I wasn't okay, but yeah. But I now need to get home. I need more water for sure. Need to take a shower. Need to get cleaned up, because I feel like I've hiked for almost 3 miles. I definitely hiked longer than that walk that Mom and I did. But so I think this is now the longest hike / walk that I've done this season. So that's great, considering we're hopefully not even quite halfway through the season yet. So it was a good hike. It was a good day. It felt really, really good. But yeah, ready to get home, get more water, get a shower, get some food, get some coffee, and then just relax for the rest of the day. We will have a cozy afternoon. But this was a lovely, lovely hike. Like this really was a fantastic hike, and I'm feeling very, very happy right now about that. Okay, it is just after 5 o'clock. I have to stand up or I'm in real danger of falling asleep. Let's go sit at the desk for a moment. Oh, it feels very chilly over here too. I've had some windows cracked just to get some fresh air in the apartment. But I don't think I need that window cracked anymore. I had a couple Amazon, or I had one Amazon delivery arrive. I'll show you what I got. So I had asked you guys if you knew of, I mentioned in one of the Christmas question answers that about traditions. I think it was the one about traditions you'd like to start, new Christmas traditions you'd like to start. I mentioned just casually how I kind of wish that my family would play board games at Christmas because they don't. But I still kind of wish that like we did that. But I can't change my family. And so I just kind of casually said, like, if anyone knows of a board game or something that you can do by yourself, let me know. Someone mentioned bananagrams, which I might still get that at some point in the future. But right now, this year, where my brain is at, I don't know that a word game is really the best thing for my brain at the moment. But someone else mentioned a puzzle. So I ordered a puzzle. And it's really cute. It's this like bookshop. I just thought this was really cute. It's 500 pieces. It's only 16 by 20. So I measured. It's like, you know, this big by this big. It's not going to be that big. And I feel like 500 is probably something that I'd be able to do by myself over the course of the few days that I'll probably be at my parents' house. And I'm sure I can find at my parents' house, I'm sure I can find a poster frame or something that or a tray, something they've got lying around that I could build the puzzle in so that I can like move it out of the way or whatever. And I figure I can just sit on the floor in front of the ottoman while we watch a movie or something and I can work on the puzzle. And then it's also something where if my mom or my sister feel like helping, because I could also like, if I have this on a tray of some sort, then we could like sit at the kitchen table or something and watch a movie. So like I might be able to get them to help me with this, because I figure a puzzle is the sort of thing that people can just sit down and find a few pieces and then get up and go do something else if they want. Whereas a board game, it feels like you have to commit to the whole board game until someone wins or loses. I'm excited about that. That was one thing that arrived today. And the other thing is my new 5-year monthly planner. So where is my current one? Here it is. So you've probably seen me showing off this one. I wish I could have found one this pretty again, but I couldn't. So I might have to decorate this with some stickers. But this was a 2-year planner. So this was 2021 and 2022. And I saw the 5-year ones back when I got this one, but I stuck with 2-year because I wasn't sure how I was going to get on with this planning method and if I was going to like it and blah, blah, blah. It worked out. I really like it. So these let me see and help plan long-term big picture. This is kind of my monthly, yearly long-term planning system. So I needed a new one of these. So yeah, this will take me through 2023 to through 2027. You've got tabs down the side for every month of the year. They're all labeled for the month and the year. And so as you flip through, you can see the years kind of change. But yeah, I'm not doing any planning in this right now, but that's definitely something that I want to do between that week between Christmas and New Year's. I like to start doing some end of the year reflections, next year planning type stuff, like just starting to make some plans and ideas for what I want to plan for the next year. And then the first week of January, I'm usually doing a lot more planning. So I definitely wanted to have this by the end of this year so that that first week of January, I can start doing that planning. But yeah, that's what arrived from Amazon today. But yeah, it is now after 5 o'clock. I need to close the blinds because it's getting dark outside. And I think I'm going to start watching Harry Potter. I have not really done that much reading. I have been so tired and just could not focus. So I've been watching a lot of YouTube and catching up on some Vlogmas, but I think now I'm going to switch to Harry Potter. I'll do some more reading before I go to bed tonight, but I think I want to try to finish Goblet of Fire. I had about an hour left in that one, and then I want to watch and finish whatever the next one is. Is that Order of the Phoenix? I always forget which film is which number. But yeah, anyway, enough rambling. Let's go get Harry Potter turned on and let the cozy evening portion of this vlog commence. It is now past 10 p.m. and I need to go to sleep because I have to wake up at 8 because maintenance could come by as early as 9. So I definitely want to make sure that I am up and dressed and like done in the bathroom and all of that before maintenance might come by. But yeah, for now I'm gonna go get in bed and read. I watched Order of the Phoenix. So I'm down to just the last 3 Harry Potter movies. So that's good. So watched that and then switched to YouTube and watched a lot of YouTube. So I've still got some videos that I need to catch up on, but I got a lot watched, so that was good. I can watch some more tomorrow while I'm doing work on my laptop. So yeah, I've just had a really relaxing evening and now it is time to get in bed and try to read for a little bit, and then I think, well, it's 10:22 right now. Definitely think I want to try to turn my lights out by like 11:30. I don't want to stay up till midnight tonight. I definitely want to have my lights out before midnight because I felt tired all afternoon. As I said earlier, like before I got up and talked to you guys the last time, I really was between watching YouTube and reading. I was struggling to focus and felt like I could like just tip my head back and fall asleep. So hopefully I can fall asleep fast tonight and get some decent sleep. So I definitely don't want to stay up too late. So I'm going to stop talking. Oh, but our question of the vlog. Grab a little slip of paper here. Favorite holiday movie? This is an easy one for me. I mean, I have several films that I love to watch, and I've been really bad about watching any of them so far this year. So I'm probably gonna have like a Christmas movie marathon after Christmas, like in that week between Christmas and New Year's. My favorite one is definitely The Holiday, which I either will watch right before Christmas or I'll watch in the lead up to New Year's because it has New Year's Eve as that's part of the film as well. But yeah, I love that movie. It's my favorite Christmas movie. It's everything I want in a movie. It's great romance, it's funny, it's got great actors, I love the cast, love everything about that movie. So we'll definitely be watching that soon, but that's definitely my favorite actual Christmas movie. Although some people have tried to tell me The Holiday is not a Christmas movie, and I don't know how they get that. It's called The Holiday, it's set at Christmas, it features Christmas music, Like, if that's not a Christmas movie, what is your criteria for a Christmas movie? Anyway, this is a hill I will die on. The Holiday is absolutely a Christmas movie. I don't care what anyone else says. So it is my favorite Christmas movie, but I would love to know what your favorite Christmas movie is, or your favorite holiday movie in general. So let me know in the comments, and I will chat with you down there. I just spent a good chunk of this evening replying to comments that have been left over the last few days. You guys are amazing as ever. Thank you for being so wonderful and for supporting Vlogmas so thoroughly this year. I love that you're enjoying these vlogs as much as you are, so thank you for the lovely comments that you leave. So yeah, I will chat with you guys down in the comments. And yeah, I'm now gonna go to sleep. So if you enjoyed this vlog, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not subscribed, all of that great stuff. And I will see you all tomorrow in the next day of Vlogmas. Thank you very much for watching today. Bye!